Heyo.
Heyo.
Alright.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Mr. Peanut is Dead podcast.
All of our loyal fans.
I think it's so funny.
What are we doing today?
Talking about Grindr.
Right.
More
So,
Grindr.
what happened on Grindr?
I mean, honestly, not much. I had the app for a total of maybe 3 hours and then
What?
needed to delete it.
Beckham, how long have you had Grindr for?
Never.
Uh-huh.
So how long has your friend had Grindr for?
My friend, who's very close to me,
Mm-hmm.
he
Grindr.
had it when he was like 15.
Okay.
It's like, I think I knew this actually.
Yeah.
When he was
No,
15?
his very good friend had Grindr was 15.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know, it's like grade 10 to grade like, I don't know, 9 and 10 type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of
Remember
interesting creatures.
Yep.
Mr. Redacted media teacher was
Yeah, one
on
of our high school
Grindr.
teachers was on Grindr.
Tall or short and fat? Which one?
Whoever edits this needs to edit it out. Tall and has a pinky nail for Coke.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the third one. I
And
forgot.
another famous high schooler at our school saw his dick on Grindr.
Really?
I know people too that also did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a
I
few
didn't know
people did.
that.
Yeah,
That's kind of funny.
Wouldn't you delete it at that point?
I know. Like,
Yeah, that's not something you'd want to see.
No.
yeah. There's a lot of old people on Grindr.
Yep.
I think the funnest
Do you
part,
set your age range or what?
I didn't know how to do anything. Like, I just
Okay.
got the app, so
Yeah, there's like a premium version though, I
yeah, I
think.
don't think I set the age range.
Premium Grindr premium.
Because you've had Tinder,
Yeah.
and like for Tinder, can you see when people view you?
No.
Okay, Grindr you can, and if you pay for the premium, you can see like
Who it is?
yeah. But if you're
That's
like,
kind of weird.
I was like, if you click it like really quickly, you can see for like a second like the last person that viewed you. But like I had it for 3 hours and I had like close to 400 views or something. Like I think it's just like a lot of people
Damn.
through it quickly. Yeah, and I was like Oakville, Toronto area, so probably a
Yeah.
lot. Anyways, I immediately saw one of my colleagues on the app immediately, and I was like, "Oh, yep." And like it was funny too. Like for Grindr, you can see who's like on it, like on the app.
You can for Tinder too.
And like he
Right.
was on the app. And I was like, "Oh, this is awkward," because I know he definitely saw me. Like it was funny. And then,
He had COVID. I almost said his name.
oh yeah,
At the time, didn't he have COVID?
no,
Oh no.
I had COVID.
That's true.
I wasn't going anywhere with it. Like I wasn't doing much, but I also thought it was funny, like, if you didn't answer them fast enough or, like, didn't text them, they would just double text you, like, everyone.
Yeah.
But it's like, "Oh, like, how are you doing?" And then, like, 5 minutes later, it's like, "I wanna fuck you."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
so
true.
funny.
I
Like,
just
it's
think
so
about
funny.
that one Tinder message I got of the guy like 4 months later being like, "I love you." Like, do you know that story?
No.
Oh my god, wait. Let me download Tinder so I can see if I can find the text message.
Oh my god, you deleted Tinder again?
Mhm. Um,
How did the Tinder guy work out?
I don't know, we've been talking.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a few days now.
Heyo.
Not really today, but
That's how it
I
be.
was like, I didn't have anything to say.
I don't know, it's really funny. I feel like when it comes to texting, there's like a 50-50 chance that I'm like, oh sure, like I'll talk. And then there's that chance of like, I literally am not typing anything at all. Like,
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm trying to think of anything else that's funny that happened on Grindr. Oh, the app like doesn't allow you to put like dick pics in your like little thing. Like you have to message them. So like it would just be like a lot of messages, and it's just like dick, 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 dick. And you're like, wow, okay. Like there's not even an opener. It's just a dick pic, and you're like, all right.
Yeah. Tinder doesn't let you send pictures.
That's the whole point.
I know.
That's so lame.
So I met someone on Grindr.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know his name. Never will.
Hmm.
Why not?
I didn't ask it to be fair, actually.
Did you meet
I
up with
didn't.
them?
No. And I know he was in Hamilton for the weekend, and I do not live near Hamilton.
Right.
Hang on, I'm just trying to find the screenshot I have of it, because I want to remember his name, his Instagram name. Straight top,
Yeah.
but like STR and then like the letter 8 and then top. Straight top.
Right. Shout out Straight Top if you're listening to this.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna have to bleep that out.
No.
Why?
I don't
It's not
expose
even
him
their
like that.
name.
I don't want to expose him like that. I
That's
don't know.
legal name, Straight Top with the 8.
Could you imagine?
No, but just like he gave me like crazy like I'm quirky, like I'm not like other guys kind of user vibes. Like he was
Oh
I'm not
wow.
like everyone else are gonna meet on here. And like kind of was trying to have a conversation and like kept being like what are you doing on here? Wait, hang on. I think I screenshotted it. Oh yeah, he was like, "What are you doing now? Just catalog shopping for cock?" LOL. And I was like, "Okay."
What the fuck?
I was like, "Hey, you're just catalog shopping for people to share your cock with then." Like
Mm.
simple.
All right, you guys want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
Okay, so my buddy was on Grindr,
Mhm.
and he starts talking to this local, like, Canadian celebrity, right?
Oh
Like, he had
no.
he had no idea, but we showed, um, I'll just say their name, whatever. Moss.
Mhm.
We showed Moss,
Oh
and
my
Moss
god.
was like, "Oh my god, like, I know that person."
Mhm.
You're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Moss just
So
being volleyball.
Moss gets around, I guess. So it's this guy who like he has like a I don't want to expose him too much, but he's got like a bear hat or whatever, and he always wears like these.
We can bleep this out.
No, he won't. He's got the like these bear little mittens and stuff, and he rides his bike around like like all the time. And he was texting. He's like, "Hey, you wanna cuddle?" And then the next day, this went on for days. I don't know why. The next day, he was like, "You wanna fuck?" I was like, I mean, he was like, "Whoa, what?" And
He
then
is forward.
and then we saw him. We saw him. He's riding his bike, and then I see him all the time now.
Oh my god, really?
I was like, "Wow, that's the guy we messaged. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, I know that guy."
Hey, remember that time we went to high school with that guy that looked like Joba from Brockhampton?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the school
I did
shooter.
theater with Yoba. Like I did theater with him.
Oh,
You feeling that?
It was so rude.
you always kind
Yeah,
of creep me out.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that. There was a guy that went to our high school that had like a haircut very similar to like the bowl cut Joba had like in like 2018.
Yeah.
They just looked really
Both
similar.
from
Just two white dudes.
Brockhampton. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did look similar. So, do you have any other grinder stories, or is that it?
No, not really. I only had it for an evening. I did have
Oh,
the funny like run through. Just like it didn't even occur to me, but just like I forgot that Grinder is just all about dicks.
Yeah.
So like there's like
yeah,
the little
cock and
things that you
balls.
can like pick, if that makes sense, like the categories. So I forgot the ones I picked, but I did pick like trans, and I was like simple. But I think everyone thought that I was just like MTF.
What
And
does
I
that
was like,
mean?
"Oh shit!" Like male to female transition.
Oh,
Which I thought was funny because at one point someone messaged me about my dick, and I was like, "What?" Oh, it took me a second. It was so funny, but
yeah.
not really a lot of stories. I mean, like it was just a lot of dicks and like
Oh, I
I don't
mean, that's what it's all about.
It was like there was like a lot of cringy texts and stuff like that. There was one guy that messaged me. I think I sent it to you, but he was just like, "Hi, my name is blank, but or you can call me Daddy." Like, it's like shit like that. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
There was one that was really funny that like early on happened, and I screenshotted it, and I'll have to send it to you. It's funny, but just some
Yes,
guy
please.
messaged being like, "You're sexy and beautiful. I would love to bend you over." And I just wrote back that you would, and he just like did the fire emoji to it and did not message me again. That was the
That's
end of
funny.
it. Just him being like, "I would love to bend you over. I bet you would." Fire emoji. That was the end of it.
Yeah. We had this one guy text us and he's like, "You guys like do you like cum?"
Yeah.
And
What-
we're like, "Oh yeah," you know. And he sends a picture and it's just a
Well, yeah,
table that's wet with like droplets. It's like, "Oh," because
Nice.
you think it'd be
Impressive.
like not that, like anything but that. But it's just like a wet
That's
table.
what happens when you say you like come on Grinder.
yeah.
I guess so. I
I
don't know
got
what
a
I was
lot of
expecting.
questions. I got a lot of questions about my ass, which like makes again a lot of sense, but I didn't think that one through. And I feel like my ass isn't really anything to write home about. So they would be like, how big is your ass? Or like, how's your ass? And I would be like, it's fine. Like I wouldn't like I didn't know what to say. I was like, it's okay. Like,
Yeah. Gotta
but
send pictures. Anyway,
I didn't send any pictures.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
Another
Tinder's
time.
like- No,
Oh,
you
sorry.
go.
Okay, okay. It's a short story. There's this guy, and we were chatting for a while or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and we get around to age, like how
Oh
old are you?
no.
And he sends a picture, and he's like 60, and I actually start freaking out. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of messed up." And then he
Yeah.
sends another picture, and it's two guys, and they're both 60.
Oh my
It's
god.
like
Were they
threesome?
looking for a third?
Yeah, they were. That's I think
I
when we
guess
deleted it.
third.
That's when it was time to leave.
So it was time to leave. I literally after 3 hours was like, I can't go to bed with this on my phone.
I
Like
was like,
I can't
do you,
wake up to these
do you
dicks.
like do you look at people's profiles? Like,
Yeah, and then you can like do a little thing to like notify that like you're interested in someone, and then like usually they like you just get messages like.
curious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. Tinder's just like all conversation based. So it's like half of them are just the driest conversation you've ever had. And then and you like talk about your silly
The
little
worst is like when
music
you just get like a
tastes.
quirky one that thinks like they're like the freshest breath like ever to be like breathed on Tinder, and it's every other guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
for real.
I know it from you, but I also know it just from like Grindr. Just there's that moment of like like everyone wants here for sex, but not me. I'm different.
Treat you
Yeah,
right.
people think they're so special.
It's so fucking funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like we're talking about our silly little like music taste, and then sometimes it's like, can I do back shots? And you're like, what? Where's the where's the like gap here? Like I ghost a lot on Tinder.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Tinder, but for my 3 hours of Grinder, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna answer everything. But it was interesting. The one thing I did notice is like I've never had Tinder, but I've gone through Casey's before, for fun, for
Mhm.
funsies, and like I don't know. I feel like Grinder people are much more aware of like it just feeling very unsafe. Like the amount of people that don't have their names or like any pictures or like the bare minimum of like information and stuff. I feel like everyone is like kind of terrified.
Yeah, I don't know. Tinder's very like balls out.
Yeah, I know. Nothing Grinder because I just feel like it's just mainly for like hookups and like sex day. I
Yeah.
didn't realize
That's
like
all it is.
the dirty breeding ground it is. Like, it's crazy. It's just the
I
way.
know. Like I've seen like a couple accounts that are like just meeting friends and stuff, but like one out of like 50.
Yeah,
Everyone else is like, "Yep, let's have a nice mutual jerk or something."
yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah. I've never
Mm.
had Tinder though. Not
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't either.
It's It's like the texting format is just awful. It like refreshes and deletes your messages, and it's just so annoying. That's my biggest complaint about Tinder.
Have you ever gotten anything good out of Tinder? Like, has it ever been worth being on it?
I don't know. I've never met anyone from Tinder, mostly just because like I get bored and then the conversation
I'm
stops.
gonna get Tinder to find you, and I'm gonna create an alias, and then I'm gonna just text you for a little while and see how long it takes you.
That's fucked up. People actually do that.
I think I can make
You're
Casey
gonna
fall in love with
catfish
me.
me?
I think
You may.
I could get her. I think I know her well enough.
You
You
probably
probably
could
could.
make a profile that I wouldn't.
Catch?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whose pictures would you use?
I'm not telling you.
You better watch out. You better just delete
Just
Tinder.
edge a little bit every time you're on Tinder.
Well, I don't. I'm in a no Tinder phase.
It's like TikTok. You always come back.
Yeah. I just won't tell you, so
TikTok.
you'll never know.
That's true. I'll just be waiting. You're gonna see Tinder on my phone one day, and it'll be like nothing, nothing. Yeah, that'd be funny. But dating apps are weird.
Yeah, I've only gotten one death threat though,
I
which
forgot about that.
feels like a lot, but also not a lot for
So
how
what
we.
happened?
Oh, this guy just replied to me and was like, "Hey, I want to stab you to death."
Oh, maybe it's like a
So
sexual
ugly, I
thing.
want to kill you. I was like, cool.
I'm done with this, I guess.
Maybe it
Yeah.
was like, wow, you're so hot, I want to stab you.
No, he was like, "You're ugly as fuck. I want you dead."
Oh.
Ugly. And I was like,
Yikes.
okay,
Look at
I'm
this
gonna take my
profile that
location.
I screenshotted. Look how ominous it is.
How old is he? 42?
It says 32, but he's definitely like 50. Kate or Beckham will send it to you right now because I think it's funny.
Okay.
There's just a picture I screenshotted from Grindr of this guy, but like the top half of the photo, it's like clearly him in his car. But the top half of the photo is like dark, like it's all like contrasted. Like, you can't see his face at all, but he's wearing sunglasses.
Wow. What a
And then
mysterious looking dude.
his name is in capitals I'm, and then in lowercase hard, and then in uppercase top. And he's 32 years old. I'm
He
part
looks older than 32.
Soft way of saying that you're a hard top. Like, why is hard not capitalized?
One time we had this dude
Top.
and he was sending pictures, right? And he was just like outside, like butt naked, just outside. And
That's
then we were just doing this at school because it's fun. And then we just hand the phone off to someone else, and they're like, "Why are you outside?" He's like, "I like outdoors. I'm just an outdoor man."
That's actually really funny.
Have you ever been like to
In love.
um have you ever been to like a nudist place?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. I said that so casually, and like the face Casey gave me, I'm sure was also Beckham's. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this week Casey and I are in the same area. We're sitting across from each other. Yeah, well, I mean, like I've traveled a lot. So
Yeah.
like nudist place in like Europe and like fancy, like I mean Moulin Rouge. Like
Mhm.
they're
That's a
naked.
nudist place?
No, they just do a nude performance. I was just thinking
Oh,
I guess
they do?
Do you know what Moulin Rouge is?
No.
No.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Oh, now I
No.
feel pretentious. Okay, well, it's just
They're
like
just
this.
cultured.
It's like this really old, like tourist attraction in like Paris, and like they just like do a live like performance, like basically naked. But it's like cool, like
Hey,
as it's gotten like more advanced over the years. Like this started sometime like hundreds of years ago. There's a movie about it, guys. It's like really
I've heard of the movie,
it's
I
like really
think.
historical, yeah. It's a very historical place. But anyways, like there's like as it's advanced over the years, like now like in the performance I saw in like 2016 or something, there's like a huge fucking water tank like with a cobra in it, and she's like swimming with it naked. Like it's
What
crazy.
the fuck?
It's off the chain, like
What
shit
the
that they're
fuck?
doing.
This is how I
Sounds
feel
kind of
about
awesome.
cafe.
Beckham, have you ever been to Rainforest Cafe?
I think so, yeah.
Casey had
I don't
never
think
been.
they're naked though.
No. Casey was talking like has never been, so I was like telling her about it tonight, and
It
she
sounds
just was like,
fucking crazy.
yeah, she was like losing her mind at the fact that like every 25 minutes, like the animals just like fucking throw a fit, and like there's like a storm, and like
What the fuck?
Um,
Do you remember?
I think I just went to one where it's like themed, you know? Like,
no,
did
like
yours have actual animals?
in Rainforest Cafe, like they have they're like animatronics.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
these
I don't know. Maybe I
animatronics.
went to like a low budget one.
Maybe it's something else, but like they're all like
Isn't there like a Rainforest Cafe spin-off at Colasanti's?
no,
Okay.
I don't think so at least.
Do they have a little dining area?
And Calasantes?
Yeah.
Not that I remember.
Okay, I'm crazy then.
Beckham, have you been there recently?
I've never gone, so
Oh, fuck, it's just me. Oh, they do have a food area, I think, but it's really
Yeah.
small and there's no Rainforest Cafe.
I feel like I've been to like a petting zoo that has a Rainforest Cafe adjacent,
Wow.
but it's just like tree themed.
When I was in Sweden this summer, they're just like they had this little like cafe thing like after you ride the fucking horses because we went to this horseback riding place like
Mhm.
in the middle of like a fucking forest. This like
hey,
normal like
awesome.
foggy forest. Yeah, it was freaky as hell. In the way I was like, I've never ridden a horse, and they were like, okay, get on it. Okay, bye. Like, I had no help. It was so fucking freaky. And then like those shit started like trotting. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, they had this like little like shack for like food. I don't know why like Calasantes reminded me of it, but they just had like little venison like sandwiches. Do you know what venison is?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's deer, like, but it's like
Oh.
really normal, I guess. I don't know, it was like fun, but
You know
it's
my
just making
family's
me
Hicks.
laugh.
Of course I know what venison is.
Anyways, Rainforest Cafe, they're animatronics and like they move, and then like every 25 minutes, like the like whole restaurant starts to like make thunder noises and like the lights flicker and like the animals just like start screaming and like the animatronic like they just like, start like shaking everywhere and like freaking out. And then like after
Wow.
maybe like 15 seconds it ends. And then it happens every 25 minutes.
It's
Sounds like
that
a bad
short?
time.
That's so overwhelming. for,
Yeah,
like,
and it comes out of nowhere too. Like you're just eating, all of a sudden, like boom, boom, like it just comes back, and you're like, oh shit! Like
how
you stop
long
what
do
you're
you
eating. and,
usually
like-
see like more than one cycle?
Yeah, like maybe it's every 15 minutes. It could be like less time.
Can you imagine being like an employee there and you have to deal with that shit like
Yeah,
8
30
hours.
times a shift?
they have. I feel like people love to go to Rainforest Cafe and lie about their birthday, and like maybe that was just like a
What?
my family thing. But like I just at the way Rainforest Cafe, they all come out and they do the little clapping and like they give you this volcano like cake with a sparkler on the top. And it just like is
Hey,
like yeah. Anyways, I went to Rainforest Cafe a lot as a kid, I guess.
I guess so.
Oh,
Yeah,
volcano cake.
don't we all? Just make one out of the cake in the freezer.
Yeah, I'll just mash it together.
Beckham, what's new in your life?
Beckham got into OCAD.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got into OCAD.
shout out Beckham. Do
Woo.
you think you'll come here next year?
Uh,
He doesn't.
probably.
What are your like? What are the things that you're like debating the
between-
most to do?
Well, Sheridan's got a banger program, sounds like, and you get into it like right away. Like you don't have to do a general arts like first year for photography. And then there's OCAD, but it's like it doesn't even have dorms, and it's expensive
Really?
because it's Toronto.
Yeah.
I didn't know it didn't have dorms.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that fucked?
That's so fucking rough. That's so fucking rough.
I know.
It's too like fancy. The dorms literally wouldn't fit in the like architecture.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, I feel like OCAD students all live in like, it's like cracks and I don't know, like
Shitty
just
places.
everywhere.
Holes
But
in the wall.
yeah, Gardner got into OCAD too.
Hey yo,
I
what
think he
program
might-
again?
illustration.
Um,
So I think he might go, but
Which one are you going for, Beckham?
photography.
Nice.
you got into sculpting last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which still sounds kind of awesome,
I know.
but
I was just talking about this with Casey. I was like, I feel like Beckham would really fuck with like sculpting.
yeah, it looks really cool. But photography is just more accessible, and I've had a lot more practice.
That's
Like sculpting, I only did one little high school course, but
same.
photography, I've been into it for like most of my life, and also took a fuck ton of like 3 dedicated classes. But
Yeah,
I just do it all the time because I can. It just takes my camera.
I really like
So
that in our high school that like we have those programs because there wasn't
Mhm.
anything else like that in our area.
No, it didn't
yeah,
actually mean anything. Like
Yeah,
it was still fun to like have those classes.
be around people I guess that like have the same interests and stuff like that.
Hmm
Yeah,
I think it was just like early college. Like you're
for us, yeah, since that's what we all went into. But I
yeah.
guess for other people that like didn't pursue this kind of stuff.
I'm just thinking like we're going to an arts college and we always say it's like our high school.
Our
But
grown
I
up
think
version of high school.
our high school is just kind of college like in the like way that it has programs and things.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
yeah, that's true.
Well, it is a collegiate institute.
Period. Want to hear
Yeah.
what assignment I'm working on currently?
A what?
Do you want to hear what assignment I'm working on currently?
Yeah, sure.
I am taking an anthropology of health elective this semester, and it fucking sucks. Not because it's
Oh,
interesting, but I just don't like the way the course is taught, and it's all asynchronous and online.
oh, that sucks.
And yeah, and my last project for it was like all about bones, and like we just had to like look at pictures of bones and like try to guess what was wrong with them. Like we didn't even know what's wrong with them. It wasn't taught to us. Like it was so fucked up and it was such a hard project. And for my final, that is due technically in 2 hours, but I'm handing it in late. Um I have to like go to a cemetery and like chart and like graph down like 100 like tombstones and like
Can you
headstones.
believe that
That
she
seems kind of fucked.
like what should just you to just actually go to a cemetery?
Yeah.
Like there are online cemeteries.
Yeah, so I'm looking on online cemeteries, but like in the original thing it says like go to a cemetery and like just look at the headstones and like write down what they say and like the person's name and when they died. And then like I have to like
That's
graph it in the end and I'm like this is college. Am I seriously making a graph of this right now? Like
that's weird. What the
I
fuck?
have to write about it too. I'm like it's literally due at midnight and I have no intention of finishing it tonight. Yeah. It's just not happening.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say she was gonna make you dig up the bones.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
She would do if she could.
Mhm.
She'd be like grave rob.
For bonus points.
Yeah. What's the nicest thing you can find in someone's casket?
Golden tooth?
Guys,
That'd be some cool loot.
if you had to be buried right now, like what would the item you'd be buried with be?
I have to be buried with something.
You don't have to, just like if you could be buried with one thing right now. Like,
Maybe like a fleshlight so I can use it in the afterlife.
homie, you're dead, you can't pick that shit up.
But like, what if I could?
But you can't.
Who knows what the afterlife looks like? I might still have skins and a cock and balls, you know?
Like you want a flesh like that's what you want? Like just leave your casket then.
Just like
Jerk off.
yeah.
Okay, that's so true. Damn, I don't know then.
I don't know either, actually. I know it was my question, but and like my phone. If Beckham wants to use his flashlight, I'm gonna send funny tweets still. Like
I
contribution.
maybe I would just want my phone so I can just be like, I don't want anyone to like look through it or like I don't
What
want
do you
anyone to
have on
have
it?
this.
What do you have on it that's so dire that no one could actually?
Wow. Taking it to your grave? That's extreme.
Not like that I have anything on there that I want to take to my grave. It's just like mine. And I don't like
Do you feel that the possession you have like a grasp on the most is your phone?
what do you mean?
Like, do you feel the most connected to your phone? Like it's your item?
The most of my like thoughts and
Yeah, that's true.
like memories on my phone. Um I don't know, all of my like settings are exactly how I want them to be. Like
Yeah.
this phone I've just catered perfectly to me. Like
That's true.
I'm taking it to the grave.
Wow, are we sponsored by Apple today? This is crazy.
Oh my god. Oh, Casey and I are like a little high. We smoked earlier.
Wow, without me, that's fucked up.
We'll call you next time.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
just need to smoke with us, and then we can do a
Beckham,
episode
do you
where
have
we're
Twitter?
all high.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Blueberries.
Did you call them boo?
Nope.
I thought you said blueberries.
No.
I've just been tweeting a lot. Like I've had Twitter forever, but like I never use it. But I've been trying to tweet like funny thoughts I've been having too. So
Well,
like
can you
I
heat your
showed
water?
pardon?
Heat the water.
Again?
Yeah.
Is it cold? Don't burn yourself. Okay, sure, you can turn it back on, I guess then. Anyways, I showed Casey a picture of the two main characters from The Social Network, who like it's just um Jesse Eisenberg and Justin Timberlake, but Casey couldn't remember their names,
Yeah.
and she called them Jess and David Thummerberg.
Thurberg.
Thurberg. Anyways, I've been tweeting.
Yeah, David Thurberg. Tell me
Funny
that doesn't
guy.
have Mark Zuckerberg vibes.
It does a little bit.
That's true. Yeah.
I
I
was
might
like,
have
I
to
knew
download it.
What'd you
I
say?
hear I might have to download it. I hear it has good porn.
I knew exactly that's what you were gonna say.
Okay, Simon. Like, yeah.
It does though.
Okay, well, yeah.
I'm sold, basically.
Porn.
I mean, fuck.
I feel
Anyway.
I feel like Twitter is like, I don't know. It's a curious format.
I only
It's
look
more
at Twitter to look
casual.
at your tweets
Oh, really? That's
and
funny.
Twitter porn.
Oh, simple, yeah. I feel
Nice.
like it's just more loose to me. Like it's more like whatever, Twitter. Like I'll just tweet whatever I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I like that you've been tweeting more.
Thank you.
It's like another Joker book.
Yeah. It's like my little Joker book, and I just kind of write my funny thoughts.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I started a thread called Things Casey and I Have Witnessed High. Do you want to hear them?
Yeah.
Okay, number one. Just when our two friends that live across the street from me, they were like spinning and like kind of dancing, but they both were like really crossed and they just crashed into the living room table like so hard. And
Oh,
like really hard, like hitting both of their heads on the table.
their
Um,
heads.
yeah. And I
Damn,
just
that's not good.
watching them crash into the living room table so fucking hard we thought they were dead. Which is exactly
Holy
what happened.
shit.
And then the second one is
They like laid there for a second too, like they could have been fucking
yeah,
dead.
they could have been dead. Like we could have had to call their mom right there and like be high and try to solve it.
I was like, I'm sober.
Yeah.
I could just be sober.
The second one is that dog that ran across our path in the
Oh my
forest.
god, that was fucked.
Oh, when Beckham was here growling so fast we thought it was a werewolf.
What?
I did kind of think it was a werewolf.
I don't remember that.
I think
was
we
just
also
fucking
thought it was a
crazy.
wolf or like something. Like we
Yeah.
thought it was something big. That time Casey and I saw a raccoon on the bridge in front of us, and it was dark and it ran at us, and then Tokyo drifted away.
That we weren't high for that.
Oh, really? That was sober?
We were so
Oh yeah, and then just one time in the summer, like at the Dragon Boat Park, just like all of these kids were jumping off of the pier, and some like cop came and sat down like right by the foot of like the pier, and like all of the kids just like fucking disappeared. Like it was so funny. All just like skittered away, and like Casey and I were high as shit, just like sitting at this park, being like, "Wow, look at these fucking kids."
and the security guard was just like chilling.
Yeah,
Epic.
the end.
Yeah. I one time I smoked with like a bunch of people. And so there's this building that burned down not too long ago at this point. So we go there to like climb like the garbage piles. Right? And we
That's
go and
everyone,
there's
to climb giant garbage piles.
While
it's
high.
lots of fun. Everyone should try it right now.
I agree.
So we go there and there's like a dumpster, right? So there's the piles and in front of them are a dumpster. So we got to pass the dumpster to go to the piles. And I'm like leading the pack because I'm like, yeah, this is so exciting, guys.
I know that.
I
So we walk up and I hear a voice. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's a lady voice, and I'm with a bunch of guys. I'm like, what's going on? And then I hear some lady say like hello or something, and I look to my left, and there's a lady sitting like on the back side of the dumpster.
Okay.
And I look at her, and I'm like, I'm
You're
I'm a
like,
little bit high, like I drank a bit, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I run away. I run away as fast as I can. I'm like, guys, run! There's like some homeless lady, guys. So there's like 6 of us just running down the street from some lady who just said hi because I'm a tweaker.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah. And
Oh my
then
god.
we're running down the street and there's this big man who's with us, our buddy, and he bought this pizza that has like
Oh my god,
barbecue sauce on it
Beckham,
and
I
it's
swear to God, I'm not even kidding. I just was thinking, okay, when Beckham finishes the story, I want to tell him my favorite, like, Beckham story that he has told me. Like, I want to tell you what the best story you tell me about, like, being high is, and this is it. It's this part.
this is my favorite story to
Yeah,
tell.
I
I
love
tell
you. I
everyone this
love when you
one.
tell the story.
Okay, so we're running down the street, right, from this homeless lady. Avery's got his, I mean, big man's got his barbecue pizza or whatever.
It's like
Like,
full too, right?
yeah, like we had like a slice, tasted kind of whack. Wasn't too bad though. Val and
okay.
I are like leading the pack because we're fast as fuck, scrawny little kids.
Simple.
And then the other guys are lacking. We're like, what's going on? So we turn back and we see Big Man with his pizza. He's like, my pizza. I'm like, what's going on, man? And then we look down and half of its pizza is on the street. Like the box opened somehow and he dropped half of it. He's like, fuck, man, like I just got this pizza. It was the
Literally,
funniest shit ever. Yeah, that's
that's
it.
so fucking funny.
I know. Like he didn't even eat it yet.
I just think
It's
it's so
just
funny, like whenever someone drops like their full food, like I know it's really sad. Like I feel so bad for people that drop their full like amount of food, but I can't like not laugh. Like I
it's
think
kind of funny every
yeah,
time.
I think it's
Yeah.
literally every time.
When we were there standing on the street, I had to snap a quick picture. It's got like no context, so it's really funny.
It
So
doesn't
it's
need
just
yeah. Can you
it's
send me
just
a picture?
my phone might have deleted it because it's stupid, but the picture's just like some pizza on the floor. That's all it is. I'm like, this is funny. Gotta take a picture. And then we kept on running.
I love that you stopped to take a picture.
I don't have it.
Oh, that's so
I
sad.
know. Bummer. So fucking funny though.
Casey just ran away.
What's the last thing I dropped? The last like big food item, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like you've like face planted something recently.
I know.
You dropped a full piece of gum recently,
Yeah, that's true.
but that happens all the time.
The other day while I was making pierogies, well, I had finished making pierogies. I was bringing them to my room, and the plate kind of slipped out of my hand, and there was a big old glob of sour cream on it too. And the plate does a flip. Like it's heavy enough that it just does a flip and just lands on the ground. Like fine, nothing spilled.
What
Whoa, that's awesome.
Like 3 pierogies and a big glob of sour cream.
wow, that's
You used
so
up all your good luck.
That was
yeah.
crazy luck.
That's
Oh my god,
awesome.
guess what I dropped last night? I'll send you the picture, Beckham. But
Okay.
I sent it to Casey already. I just dropped, like, face down and open, an entire family-sized box of corn pops.
Oh no.
On, like, my hardwood floor too. And like all of because it like face like plant and fell, like all of the crumbs and shit fell out with it too. Like it was just a mess.
That sucks.
It was so rough. and it was like late too, and like I couldn't like do anything loud to wake up my family, so like I just picked up each individual one. It took so long, and then
What
like
about a
after
broom? Brooms don't make
no,
noises.
I feel like it would have been too loud.
I think you're tweaking. Were you high?
No, I was sober.
They're just really
Oh my god.
particular about
There's
noise.
so
That
many.
can
I'm looking at the
record just
picture
out
right
the
now.
photo.
They're everywhere.
I picked up one at a time, and then I Cloroxed like with little pads, like I Cloroxed my whole floor
Oh
because there
my
was so many
god.
crumbs. Like it was so sticky and like crummy. I had to take matters into my own hands.
That's funny. Gotta use a broom next time. See how loud it'll be.
My parents are just crazy, so
Damn.
can't make noise.
Light sleepers, I guess, huh?
I'm kind of getting really excited to move out. Like, I kind of was like, oh, maybe I'll just live like where I'm living now for the next like 2 years, just because like I'm not paying rent. Like, why would I not just stay?
Yeah.
But now I'm like, maybe I should move out. Maybe I want to move out.
Yeah, freedom's nice.
Freedom is very nice.
I'm excited for it. Whatever
Yeah.
happens next year.
Yeah.
I gotta find somewhere to fucking live.
Me too. Yikes. I gotta
Which one
choose
are
where
you
to live.
going to? Yeah.
Tee-hee. Now, well, I'm leaning towards Oakville, Sheridan right now, you know.
Really? I literally,
Yeah.
I honestly would debate moving out too, so the three of us could live together. That
Oh
would be
my god,
so
that'd be
ideal.
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking fun.
Yeah. I didn't even like take you guys into account when I was choosing school because I was like, this is like,
A
my
big
thing. I'm just gonna
decision.
worry about me first.
Yeah.
And then just that's just how it happened. Just the way it ended up. I'm like, oh, either way, I'm gonna be like
Yeah,
at
it
least
just
half an hour from you guys or
yeah.
something.
It like just happened to be that way for Casey and I too. Like,
We both just happen to want to go to
yeah,
Sheridan.
we didn't decide to go together at all.
Awesome.
Like, I
That's
had family here, and I knew that the program for film was better, especially because it's so close to Toronto.
yeah.
And like Casey just wanted.
Yeah, like I just really like the program. Like there's not really another program like it. So
Your luck.
That's sick. That's funny. It's a funny
I
coincidence.
feel like we would go into Toronto a lot.
the three of us, yeah. Go
Yep.
get dinner.
Yummy.
I love that it's so close though.
Mhm.
There's a peppermint piece right under your chair. I just can't reach it. I
Oh,
don't know if
you're-
we can reach it either. Sorry. Anyways, thanks.
Nice. What's new with you guys? Anything awesome?
Finishing up school.
Yeah.
There's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're almost done.
That's kind of crazy.
Casey's been working her new job.
Yeah,
That's the bakery, or am I? Is that right?
interesting. It's like a
It's a
weird
bakery.
place. Oh, Rachel's.
Sounds kind of epic. Do you hate your job yet?
We might have to go.
Oh,
Something just came up. Can we call you back?
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Cool.
No
Okay, bye.
problem. All right, guys. It's the solo podcast. I gotta keep you guys entertained until they come back. I'm really good at this. I talk to myself all the time, but I'm still normal. Um, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to cut this out. That's extra work, and I kind of don't want to, and I'm really lazy. I'm also not that great at editing, even though it's fun and I enjoy it. I'm just not that good at it, you know? But like whenever I'd have like movies for media class or any kind of like soundscape that I make, it was so fun just editing it. And I edited like the last podcast, like episode number 2, and it was kind of like a shit ton of fun. So you know what? Maybe I'll have to edit it. We'll see. How long we be going? We got like we're almost at an hour. So we'll probably end soon. Um like the video, subscribe. Well, I gotta get this channel up to 1,000 minutes or something. I forget to monetize. I want to get some ads on here, make some money, and then you guys, the viewers, can help the three of us live together. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that what you guys want to do? It is. I'm not gaslighting you. It'll be better content. I swear. Uh, yep. Subscribe, like it, please. We gotta get Raid Shadow Legends as an ad. NordVPN, the whole thing. Um, yep. You're not back yet. Probably be back soon. I don't know what happened. I'll have to ask. Kind of crazy. I bet their place is getting like shot up right now. Cause like they definitely deal drugs. That's something that definitely happens. So I bet it's just some kind of turf war stuff.
Okay, hey.
Hey, you're back.
Sorry, Casey's roommate just came home.
Oh, no problem.
Um,
Guys, we don't
thanks
have
for-
to edit because I talked the whole time to myself.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it. You're gonna have to ask our
Yeah,
viewers.
we'll have to listen back to hear.
Yeah.
Yep. But you
Okay.
won't, because I'm editing it, because I'm recording. Ha.
You post it.
Okay, we gotta post the first one, guys. You gotta like send it to me and I can edit it or something.
Did you send it to Beckham?
No, I sent it to you.
Oh, okay, I'll send it to you, Beckham, then.
Okay. Yeah, as I was telling the viewers, editing's kind of fun. I missed it because I always did it in media class and shit.
I'm really
Oh, how do you-
sad.
Hmm?
I'm gonna lose my editing account like in the summer while I'm not like a student. Like I need
Oh,
a USB thing to access this website, and I
that
have to return it in like 2 weeks, and I'm so sad. Like I really wanted to use it over the summer.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Steal as much as you can.
You'll what?
I don't know if you can like download audio stuff.
That's not. It's an editing software. Like
Oh, it's an editing. Okay, I thought it was like the sound effect library and all that.
no, I get to keep the sound effects library. I just can't like physically edit it well. But there's
Um,
so much cool shit on it. I'm so sad.
you gotta be a broke little bitch like me and use fucking Audacity.
I think I would lose my mind.
That's so funny. I can't. I like A class is such a fever dream to me.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
What is media class?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like our teacher is like a wacky guy too. It's
I feel like
weird
I
in
never
so many ways.
did anything. Like
Oh, same.
What?
Like, what did it like when
I
we
feel
took
like I never really did
pictures?
anything. Like I feel
Oh,
like most of the work I did too like was like not during the like the time, if that makes sense.
The like gallery
yeah.
things.
Yeah, that was fun
I
being
never
able to go
went
to
to
a
the art
gallery.
gallery.
Really?
I think it was I was like always busy.
I liked
That
all of them.
sucks.
Yeah, stupid theater.
I liked how you
Yeah.
like brought little like snacks and stuff and like you could like talk to the people looking at your work. I really I
Mhm.
ate up that like environment.
I never went to one.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh my God. I used to have a lot of my work at them. So like I would go and like you could like
Uh,
help out because like your work is there and then you could help them like set up and tear down.
yeah.
Some of
I didn't because he didn't like me.
oh,
Yeah. I was actually one of his like least favorites.
Really?
I was even talking about it with Bella. I was like, he didn't like me, And she was like, yeah, no way. Like, no way. My first year and then a bit of the second year, like in that class, in media class, I always just fucked around with Anthony,
Yeah.
right? Um, and he hated Anthony, and he
Yeah,
did
you
not like
mentioned
me
that.
at
which
all.
one? Which one are we talking about?
What, Anthony?
No, media teacher.
Oh, media teacher. Though,
Hey, quirky.
Allison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Locke liked me a bit,
The other
but
one hated me.
Who? Cassidy?
Yeah.
Cassidy wasn't a media teacher though. He just
yeah,
took
he wasn't a real one.
I mean, like he was our media teacher though. He wasn't the media teacher.
he was just subbing during a
Yeah.
weird period of time. He is
Yeah.
not a media
He
teacher.
hated me. He hated me and McKenna also.
Both of our art teachers really liked me.
Mm-hmm.
So good for me.
Lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Never took art with Locke.
I love Mr. Locke though.
Me too. I
He's
think
such a good teacher.
it was like such a great environment too. Like as much as we were rarely like doing things, um, like I kind of liked it because like I actually like used the studio time. I rarely like didn't use the studio time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love his classroom. There's so much art everywhere, so much shit to
I'd
use.
listen to podcasts and like do my work all class. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what music I listened to at that time. It was literally only Moonshaped Pool.
That's so crazy. Wow.
I don't know who that is.
For
Radiohead.
like 2 years.
Oh, fuck, I'm a loser.
Beckham doesn't even know his Radiohead.
Yeah.
No, I don't actually. I only listen to In Rainbows.
It was so funny. Casey and
Weird.
I were just talking about how I was like 0.5 percentile for like Radiohead fans this year.
listeners.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it's so embarrassing.
That's funny.
I know. I feel
Um,
like a lot about me.
yeah. Every year I'm into like someone else now. I don't know, like all of high school, I was the like top 1% of Hosier for like something like 3 years.
Yeah.
But lately, I don't know. Last year was like Rex Orange County. I was in the top Rex
That
Orange
makes
County.
sense.
Yeah, I couldn't stop listening to him this year.
Mhm.
He came out with a new album.
Yeah,
It
it's good work.
sucked. No, I didn't like it.
I feel like I like a few things on it. It's definitely not his best work, but there are a few things I think I like.
I didn't like any. I have a
It's
whole
not.
entire Rex Orange County playlist, and it's like the first two albums, two songs from the third one, and then nothing from the new one. Not a thing.
I really like Apricot.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I like his first one best though. The first album.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Grade 9. I listen to him a lot in Grade.
It just reminds me of my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Reminds me of media class because that's where I first heard him. I think
Full
people in
circle.
your grade. I think Cassidy.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, full circle.
Yep. See,
I can't think of anything else to talk about.
media there. I think we're almost.
At an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where it says.
I might call it then because I still have to find 90 different tombstones and write down their name and death date and information.
Yeah.
That's really fucked and like
Yeah, and they
morbid.
actually fall between the 1900s and 2000s.
Why?
I don't know.
Just because that's the requirement.
Yeah, for like the different data.
You
It's a
should only go at night.
I want to go to a cemetery. I think that would be so fun. I'm just doing them online right now because I don't have time.
There's like an animal cemetery right where I work.
Oh my
Pet
god.
cemetery.
Have I never talked about it?
No.
Okay, when my dad first moved to Oakville when I was like probably like 13 or 12.
Mhm.
I don't even know how old I was.
Young.
He would always pick us up from the train station and then we would drive back to the apartment and we would usually pick up sushi like from Raba's because they've had sushi there forever, or we would get Gino's Pizza. Like we would just get something really close by and like we'd have a late dinner when the train came in like at like 9:50.
Yeah.
And we did this every Friday. And so one Friday we're sitting there and like he sits down and we're like passing around food and it's like pretty quiet and he like turns to us and is like, I went running yesterday, I found this pet cemetery. And we were like, wow. And he was like, yeah, like it's just a bunch of little graves for like animals, like it's just for pets. And we were like, wow, Dad. And he was like, yeah, there was just something about it. Like, like these rich people burying their pets. And we were like, yeah. And he was like, he kind of got quiet for a minute and he's like passing around a salad and he was like, it was beautiful. We were like, wow, all right, you have spent far too much time like with yourself. And that's my little funny joke about the pet cemetery. So
That's so funny.
it goes back.
That
I
is
think
funny.
pet cemetery a lot. My dad shedding a tear as he runs by.
Beautiful.
Just so fucked up by it.
Yeah.
Something about these white rich people, burying their pets. Like, I was
I
like, all
thought he
right.
was gonna say like that's fucked that people like I don't
Like
know
low
like have this property for these
like
dead
my
pets, you
dad,
know?
my dad comes from chicken farmers. Like his pet they would like eat 2 days later. Like,
Yeah,
like I feel like
exactly.
he wouldn't have a lot of connection to like animal
Pets like
death
that?
either. Yeah. It was really funny.
No. We always like buried our fish.
Did you have a lot of fish that died?
Yeah. I was not good at taking care of fish.
At least you tried.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever have like a beta fish, like those long lasting guys?
Yeah.
How long
I
did it
only,
last?
I only had them when I was like young, and then I just made my mom take care of them.
Oh. They're so pretty. They're so nice looking.
Yeah.
They're
I had
fighting fish though.
Which ones?
Beta
beta.
fish. If you put them in a tank together, they'll kill each other.
Really?
That's why they're always solo. Yeah.
Do you want to hear a funny story
Is
about
it about fish killing each other?
it's about sea creature fighting
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
death. Sea creature fights to the death.
Yeah.
So let me put this piece of gum in my mouth and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Um. Oh,
I just really took my time with that piece of gum.
one time I had a beta and I wanted to clean it, so I put soap in the bowl. It's
Oh
like
my god, did it die?
no, because we rescued it in time. And that same fucking fish, I was like max 3. I was like, it needs a sip of Diet Coke.
So Casey poured Diet Coke in the
Oh my god.
And it survived. And then I don't
Wow,
know.
maybe it liked it.
that fish was fucked up.
He was
Anyways,
fucked up, dude, on Coke.
when I was when I was about I'm gonna say 8. My family used to go to Florida like every March break, like when we had our little break in school, because like my mom's a teacher. And one
Oh,
year, so, like my family has a little condo in Florida. One year when we were there, we went to this like really like remote like beach area, that we usually didn't go to, and we found like 5 or 6 like beautiful like sea stars, like alive and like moving and stuff,
Yeah.
and like
like
we just
starfish?
to call them sea stars.
Yeah.
Starfish, sea stars, same thing.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
right.
I didn't even question it. I knew exactly
Yeah.
what you were talking
Sorry,
about.
not to sound weird there. Not to be
Starfish.
out of the out of the lingo. Um anyways, yeah, we found starfish and they were really small too. So like we just like took a few and like put them in our bucket and we were like sick. And then
Oh,
we also found these like crazy crabs, like not the ones like hermit crabs, like just like crab. And they were also
right.
baby. They were really small and we were like these are
Cool.
all. So we like filled up this bucket with like a little bit of sand and then like some like shells and like kelp and stuff and then like the like beach water and we made like this little like habitat for them. And we're like, "Oh, like let's bring them back to our condo and like we'll release them tomorrow in the morning like at the beach here."
Mhm.
Because it's the same connected beach, it's just further down, so like we could just like watch them for a day.
Yeah.
And we woke up and all of the starfish were dead because
Mm.
the crabs cut off all of their limbs.
What the fuck? That's
Yeah,
fucked.
holy shit. And they just all were dead. And we felt so fucking bad. And the crabs, honestly, we had 3 crabs, and I'm pretty sure one of them died because the other 2 attacked it. Like, I think they were crazy. Like,
Nature is insane.
It's
yeah.
vicious out here.
But yeah, it was really sad. RIP to those starfish. We didn't know that you couldn't keep them in the same area. But it was crazy to wake up and see like all of their chopped off limbs. Like, why did they do that?
They didn't
Yeah,
even.
well, what even?
No, they did nothing with them. They just chopped them off.
Damn,
Yeah,
hardcore
that's
out
my
here.
theory.
Crazy.
That's my
Crazy.
closer for tonight.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Peanut is Dead podcast.
Mr. Peanut is still dead. I
Yep.
am still in mourning, in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
Tune
Yeah.
in next week.
Yeah.
Next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.